Did you miss us? Because hey, we're back, baby! Welcome to another edition of the greatest D&D stream on this world and the next here. Welcome to Goblins Under the Stairs. You got Solrak the Destroyer ready to slash and bash your Wednesday evening away here with his epic crew of destroyers. We got Fang the Mang, we got Wilmore Chattington, and of course, we got the greatest D&D DM in all the land, y'all. The man whose hair matches his screen background, and as long as the itch of his pubes do too, it's Nate Gonzalez. Take it away, Nate.
Hola and buenas noches. I've been taking Duolingo lessons trying to learn my Spanish, so that's my little practice for the evening. Welcome everyone to tonight's Wednesday night edition. Welcome back, 2-week little hiatus of Goblins Under the Stairs. Man, oh man, I've been thinking about this fight for the last 2 weeks since we played last, and I'm ready to just jump back into this damn thing. Of course, since it's been so long, got to give you guys a quick little refresher, because as we've seen with Solrak, maybe the memory is not all there, at least the listening skills. So let's go ahead and let's give you guys a little refresher. Of course, all of our lovely audience as well. And we'll just go into this epic adventure, this epic battle. So the last time we started off and we're all together, the wrecking crew were just clearing out this feast hall of these goblins who were cleaning up and eating all the scraps and everything. You guys learned from Misa that, to the east is a sleeping quarters where possibly the Duke and Duchess's room and the son and daughter of the Duke and Duchess's rooms could possibly be as well. With some investigation, you found out that, that north room was, in fact, Duke Zalto and Duchess Brimskarda's room. Found some stuff in there that seemed interesting, some very valuable giant equipment, and, of course, thing that stuck out to you guys the most, outside of the chains and whips that were hanging up on the wall, was this large, sturdy, heavy chest situated underneath of a desk. Unable to figure out the combination lock on this, you guys were like, alright, let's try to figure something else out, investigate a little bit further. So went down to the south room where Wilmore heard Cinderhild whining and crying to some people or creatures inside of this chamber. With some quick thinking, he disguised himself as a goblin and went on in there and dismissed one of the hobgoblins that were in the room, sent him down the hall to have a quick meeting with Fang and Solrak, who chopped him down quite quickly. And Wilmore, getting into that room, was able to learn from Cinderhild that she was quite unhappy being cooped up in Ironslag here. Her father, Duke Zalto, and mother, Duchess Brimskarda, would not let her leave for whatever reason, and all she wanted to do, as any teenage girl wants, is freedom. And she wanted to get out and explore the world, smell the fresh air, feel the grass between her toes, and just get out there and live a life of her own. So you guys thought to yourself a bit, maybe we can use this as some sort of leverage with Brimskarda and the Duke. We can say that we're have her hostage and we'll take her to Brimskarda and say that we want whatever's in this chest and we are not going to give back your daughter until we have it. And the plan seemed to go off without a hitch. You guys met Brimskarda in the kitchen with some ogres and some goblins and smoke mephits. And fearing for her daughter's life, she was quick to give you guys the combination to this chest in their room and any contents within it, as long as, of course, you guys were to release their daughter without any harm. So you guys went into that room and uncovered what was in the chest, found a few, very nice, valuable items, and one of them, most importantly to you all, was Duke Zalto's conch, the conch of teleportation. And with that in hand, you guys were like, all right, well, I guess it's, time for us to get going, or, maybe explore a little bit more. Wilmore, again, quick with his wit, he went and cast a suggestion spell on Brimskarda to send her away with Cinderhild. Say, hey, you go on, ride the elevator up to the top of the mountain. We'll be right behind you, no worries. We'll be right there. We're just going to be a couple minutes. The spell took hold, and she went on the elevator and began lifting up with the daughter in tow behind. And Cinderhild kind of looking curious as to what your guys' plan was and what's going on, because seem to kind of veer from the path a little bit. Solrak getting a little caught up in the heat of the moment there, and obviously maybe thirsty for a little bit of giant blood and tired of all of this kind of mind games and playing along and trying to come up with negotiations and plans. Solrak has a plan, and that's slashing and bashing. And so he went up and jumped on this elevator, slashing the Duchess, which awoken her from this charmed spell, the suggestion that Wilmer cast on her. And looking around and seeing that she's been duped by these little folk, quickly grabbed her daughter and hopped off the elevator, landing on the ground and running into this main chamber room where you guys see Vonadad hanging in pieces from chains in this large forge on the north side, an igloo-shaped forge. Of course, Duke Zalto rolling around an iron ball playing with his two vicious hellhounds. And she cried out to Duke Zalto that some intruders were here attacking her, and the warmonger Duke Zalto did not take very kindly to that, released his hellhounds from their chains, and the fight began to ensue. Brimskarda able to take a couple nice slashes down onto Solrak, and of course Duke Zalto trying to throw an iron ball at you guys, but missing. He looks down at Dozar, this fire giant dreadnought, and gives him a signal, blowing a whistle. He begins heading up the stairs, and almost in that same moment, the 50-foot tall adamantine doors that lead to the outside of the base of Mount Hammerhast begin to creak open, bringing in 6 drow. As I mentioned the last time we were together, 4 of them in the back, as they notice the commotion going on inside of here, begin to unsheath curved scimitars, and the 2 in the front look like they begin to possibly get their hands and components ready to be able to cast some sort of spells. And as the doors are still creaked, wide open, kind of with some of the sunlight shining on in here, the fire giant that let these drow in here, of course, now notices that there are some little folk situated in here as well, looking like they're attacking his duke and his duchess, and so he joins the fray. And with that, we are at the top of the initiative. The drow look in and see Duke Zalto, looking at these little folk, you all, with some intense anger and hatred, and the drow seem to begin to progress and move towards you guys. The ones with the curved scimitars and the ones that look like they're about to cast some sort of spells look like that they are making their way towards Zalto. Misa is up first. So Misa looks around and looks over at Fang and says, "Alright, Fang, we gotta stick together, okay? Just like what we used to do in training. We can, if we work together as a team, there's nothing that we can't do." So he goes and runs up about 30 feet, and as he's running up, you see him grab his 2 hands, pulling him back, and as he's pulling him back, you guys can see this air start to swirl and twist around and begin to form like a physical ball of air in his in between the space of his 2 palms. And he takes that and he throws it towards Duke Zalto, and this air begins to, as it releases from his grasp, it looks like it turns into a massive, like almost like a whip that hits Zalto and begins to wrap around him. Zalto needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And with a 17 on the dice, this air just kind of throws on by Duke Zalto's body, and he knocks it off with his giant iron maul, which means you guys are a bit closer now. You guys can see inside this maul there is a dwarven man, almost like it's a cage on the top of the hammerhead of this maul. There's a dwarven man inside of there, looks all sorts of beaten up and almost like he's like pretty much unconscious at this point. Misa missing that spell that he cast. Let's see. He is going to use Actually, nope. He's just gonna end his turn there. And look back at Fang and say, "I'm sorry, I tried."
Good try, buddy. You get him the next time.
Right. So this first drow down here takes his dash action to move on up as far as he can towards the party.
Shit. Ignore all that. I'm just testing this.
Yeah, all good, man. The second one in the yellow does exactly the same thing. Comes on running up behind, and that brings us to Reginald. Round shield. Reginald. He beats his shield a few times. Looks on up towards the fray, and he is going to. Let's see. He yells, "Oi, Solrak! Duchess is looking weak. Give her a hit, mate. Give her what you got." And so he commands you to take a strike, and you get to add. I'll roll the extra damage on this if you hit.
My giant great sword.
That's a 10 extra damage.
So.
Ooh, that will miss.
Fook.
Solrak, you go to slash into her, and she just takes a step out of your way as you take an overhead slash, and just enough time for her to see an opportunity to move. Reginald says, shit, Solrak, I'm coming. And he comes running on up, and he comes and takes another swing at her. Rolls a 12 to hit, so that is also going to miss. Yes. But at this time, he sees an opportunity to maybe to gain a little bit more health back, and so he's going to do that. And yeah, he gets 19 health back. So he's back at full.
Nice.
And that is going to end his turn. We got Wilmore up now.
All right, I am out of here, and I'm gonna run over to here. But on my way, I'm gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern on Zalto and the dogs. It all fits.
Okay, and
So that's Wisdom save.
well, what's the range on that?
120.
Okay, cool. All right, wisdom save on that. Zalto.
DC 16.
Yep. So Zalto fails, orange fails, and yellow succeeds. This hypnotic pattern comes out into the air, spreading out these spiraling patterns that just kind of grabs Zalto and the one Hellhound's attention. And they are looking like they are.
That's a bad doggy, and that's going to be a silvery bard on the dog's roll that passed.
Okay. And that is a fail.
And then
Rolls are not against.
And then I'm going to kind of yell out to everybody, proceed. I've got the big one, and I'm going to bonus.
Real quick, actually, Duke Zalto feels that spell taking hold on him, and he's going to burn one of his legendary resistances to resist that hypnotic pattern coming in on him. You see him begin to looking woozy and shaking his head all around a bit, and he shakes himself out of it as it's just about to take hold, and yeah.
Good luck, gentlemen. I am going to then I will potion of greater healing on myself, which is 4d4 for my bonus action. Let's see, does that roll in there? Yeah, that rolls in there, and then we'll remove it. That's a good roll. 17.
It's a great roll.
That's a great roll. Delete that. 17, and then
Fang, you're on deck.
Sanity is going to fly down 50 feet, 40 feet. Yeah, I've got to be within 5 feet of her. So Sanity can fly down to be pretty much right where Reginald is. Would I be able to give advantage on the next attack to Brimhilda or whatever her name is?
As long as he is, as long as Sanity is within 5 feet of Brimscarda.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Because he can go 40 feet's like here, right between them. So yeah, that's within 5 feet, right? Yeah, I think that is.
Okay, yep.
Yep. So then that's going to be advantage on Solrak's attack.
Okay, and you also, with Silvery Barbs, you grant someone else advantage too.
Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Let me get my healing before I forget that. Apply changes. I'll give Fang advantage. Yep. So Fang and Solrak have advantage on.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. Anything else for you?
I'm gonna kind of like curl up in a ball and try to get. I don't know how this brazier looks, but if there's anything I can hide behind to get a little bit of cover.
Yeah, so that brazier is actually, it's up above. And actually, let me send you guys a quick little picture so you can see what, like...
Oh, they're hanging from the ceiling.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
you can see, like, what the up above is kind of looking like. I took a quick little screenshot for you. No worries, dude. So I just sent this to the game log. You guys can see that is, like, what's up above. There are, like, these... you know, great, like, steel grate platforms right above you guys, which is like what my crude drawn lines are. Are they still on there? Actually, no, my lines disappeared.
They were on there.
Yeah.
And I guess they did.
That's funny. Well, so I had a bunch of lines drawn up there, which are those platforms, and above, like on the north of Vonendad, is that big gauntlet hanging from like a gantry, and on the opposite side, there's a big like adamantine sword hanging from those two gantries as well.
Okay.
How big is that sword? Can we tell?
Yeah, from like right where you are, it's like 60 feet.
Okay.
Something like that. Okay, so this Hellhound, where that's everything, right?
Yep.
All right, Hellhound is just sitting there. Looks like he's about to puke. He just got off the tilt-a-whirl. Doesn't know what to do. Fang, you are up.
Alrighty. So I move up to right around where Misa is. Hold on. Well, there we go. And out of my bag of holding, I pull out the bowl of commanding water elementals, and I place it down on the ground, and I hold my quarterstaff up in the air, and just yell out, "Let it rain!" And I will cast Create or Destroy Water. In this case, I'll be creating water, and it creates up to 10 gallons of clean water within range, within a 30-foot cube, in hopes of filling up the bowl, which is 3 gallons.
That thing just completely is like overflowing now. Your cup overfloweth.
Yes. And then, so that is my action. Hold on, let me burn a spell slot. And then bonus action, I sneak right around Misa so that I'm about 15 feet away from the Duchess. And I'm going to burn a key point, and I'm going to use Flurry of Bows as a bonus action.
Okay. As I was mentioning, Flurry of Blows, you have to use the attack action to be able to use
action,
that.
right.
Yeah. All good, though.
Yeah. Well, then I will go back to hang out with Misa, and I will, I'm just going to end my turn right there. I'm not going to use any key points or anything like that. Just
Totally
kind of
fine.
prepare myself.
Absolutely. Another one of these Drow warriors begins sprinting up around the corner, coming up along this wall here. Hellhound number 2. He's also feeling the effects of this tilt-a-whirl. He's not going to be able to shake himself out of it for right now. So that brings us to Solrak.
All right. And note, I'm still on rage from last time.
Absolutely.
So you guys know, cheating.
I'm looking at you.
Very angry man.
You guys are the ones that need to be cheating.
That's fair enough. So actually, quick question. I see
Yep.
this thing right here. I'm gonna send my Giant Slayer sword to the game screen. It says you gain a +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
It's
made
already
against-
calculated.
Oh, so it's already in there. Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Mhm.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing at this giant ginger duchess. My sweet, sweet giant Slayer greatsword.
No, not my wife!
Ooh.
That will hit.
Wait, I think that's.
But yeah, you need
it's
2 more
slashing
D6
You have
in there
advantage
too.
if you want to roll for crit.
That's right.
Ooh, I do have advantage. All right, I'll do that. Hold on, let me hit.
Yeah, and
Try these.
turn on that. Yeah, I saw your text. Yeah, just if you hold G while pushing it, there you.
Yeah, right.
That added your superiority also. So just no D8 on that. Cool.
So
So
it'll just be the top 2 numbers.
yes, it'll be the 9 or 19,
Yeah.
and then +2 for
right.
raging, right?
Yep.
So 21.
Yeah, buddy.
Cool.
And I'm gonna swing again.
Hell yeah, go for it. That one hits.
Ooh,
And so-
19 damage.
Love it. If you slice these 2 into her, cutting right into her flesh, you see that her flesh has almost seemed like it's hardened a little bit, like magma, and it's kind of hard to cut through, and not like your slashes aren't doing as much damage as you would expect for them to do. But because she is a giant, she does have to make a strength saving throw, right?
That's right. For 15. How'd you save?
Okay, well,
So
if
I guess is that 2 strength saving
yeah,
throws?
correct. If I fail the first one, then the second attack technically has advantage. This is taking too long to roll, which makes me believe that it's gonna be a false number. So I rolled, yep, so I rolled a 4, that's hilarious. I rolled a 16 total on the dice, it just succeeds on the first one. Second one, though, I rolled a 15 on the dice, so 22 total. She succeeds, both of them. You have a bonus action,
Cool.
though.
That's right. So I'm going to swing again.
You cannot swing again because your bonus action to attack is 2-weapon fighting. You're only attacking with 1 weapon. You can second wind though. That's like pretty much your only bonus action right now, unless you wanted to put down a potion or another consumable.
Take a. Actually, yeah, I'm
You got
going
that potion
to.
of speed,
Take...
and I'll remind you,
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
Potion of speed gives you +2 to your AC. It doubles your movement, and you'll be able to attack 1 more time around.
Done. Potion of speed.
All right.
Hint, hint, wink, wink.
I'll add 2 to your AC right now on here.
I don't see the potion of speed in my. There it is.
It's on the top.
Okay. Charges. Okay, I clicked it.
Cool. So yep, that like I said, you have +2 to your AC now because of it. Your speed is doubled, and you can attack 1 more time as an action, or you can dash disengage. Yes.
Nah, I'm gonna attack this bitch.
So
I'm not-
yeah, now that you took that down, you can technically take another attack this round if you want to.
I'm gonna do it.
Go for it.
I'll do it. 22. 21 damage.
Nice. Yep, you're definitely, doing these massive slashes into her, and looks like, if whatever potion she drank down and she ripped off her necklace at the beginning of the fight the last time we were all together, seems to have hardened her skin to like almost like magma, where it's hard for you to slice through. But I mean, with these swings, you're definitely hurting her still.
Note, since I took the potion, now I feel like super fast, and now I'm like skipping back and forth like Muhammad Ali. Like, what you gonna do? Oh, you're too slow, little giant. Ooh, what you gonna do? I'm right here. And then that third slash is while I'm between this shit talking, and so I'm just skipping back and forth super fast, like I just did cocaine over here. Like, oh my god, I'm excited. Woo, I'm so fast.
Love it. All right, so this last drought, that was the end of your turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Last drow up now. He's got a hand crossbow out. He puts a bolt in it, pulls the trigger, loads back, and shoots it up at Wilmore with a 24 to hit.
There's no disadvantage with that? That's 4.
It's
But that hits.
Oh wait. You are right. It is disadvantage at that.
90 feet.
So that's a well. I rolled a 19 on the dice that time, so even more.
I have a 22
Yes.
AC, so.
So all right. So that's roll a Constitution saving throw.
Yep. Hold on. With a con save. Advantage.
What gives you? Oh yeah.
Ugh.
Is it-
Yeah, I have whatchamacallit, but it doesn't matter.
Yes,
It's a 7.
that's right. The Warcaster. So, boom. Yep, you. Hold on. So was that? I was actually having you do it one for this arrow attack. That was for you were doing for your.
Oh, that was for the air attack. I'll take it for the air attack then. I was doing it for the spell.
Yes. So, yeah, for the spell you need to get a. I did 7 damage. So
You did 7 damage. Okay.
yeah. So I mean, yeah.
There's a 7. So should I roll again for the spell, or?
Yeah. Roll one for the crossbow attack. Because as that arrow hits your body, you start to feel the stinging sensation spread across your skin. But you
15.
you rip out the bolt from your arm before that poison can start taking hold on you. And yeah, you don't get any effect of that poison on you.
Groovy.
Cool. That is his turn. This Drow Mage is going to start running up as far as he can behind Zalto. And that is going to be his turn. Same with the other one next to him. But as he starts running up, you guys see he's got, like I mentioned, he starts to look like he's about to cast a spell. And he twists his hands in the air, throws it back, and then launches it towards where the main grouping of the party is. And a plume of smoke just kind of erupts off the ground there. And in that spot where that smoke hit, you guys can see this smoky demon, shadow demon, just appear there with these skeletal-like wings from its back and these long black horns coming off the top of its head, long dangly sharp fingers. It looks just like an animated shadow with wings, with these sharp teeth as well. He is up now in the initiative.
That is so metal. Yeah.
He's up now.
Master!
Right. It's going to run up. Let's see, what's his speed? That's what I thought. He's gonna. He starts hovering, like just kind of floating, ever so slowly, and like just like shadow wafting in the air, and like smoke wafting by. Gets up right towards Fang, and he strikes at Fang with his claws. Nope, 9 to hit. That will miss. So Brimskarda is up now with good old Solrak right in front of her. So she's got her great sword in hand. She looks down at Solrak after these massive slashes have gone into her, and she begins to look back to the door to the north west, and begins to run for it. You guys,
an opportunity attack.
you guys can, yep, you and Reginald get an opportunity attack.
All right. I'm gonna swing.
Reginald hits.
16. So I should assume I miss.
You just hit.
Yes. 23 damage.
So yep, 16 is her armor class. Okay. 3. Okay. Yep, 2 massive slashes go into her. She kind of winces out, arches her back backwards, and still keeps on booking it towards the door. She almost tumbles forward after those strikes go into her. And Duke looks at her and says, "Brimskarda, go get the others!" And now Duke is up now. And Duke sees Wilmore by the doorway there, and he lifts up the maul into the air and says, "By Surtur's flame, you must stay here now!" And a 60-foot wall of flames erupts and engulfs that doorway right there. blocking everything from the from being able to pass through there. You guys can see Cinderhild on the other side, kind of like block her face from the intense light and heat for a moment. Wilmore, you can feel that heat, not so intensely to burn you right there, but obviously if you were to get a little bit closer, it probably fucking would.
I begin to sweat mildly.
Yes.
When I see the flames, a sweet guitar solo starts playing in my head, even though I don't know what a guitar is.
Love it. He runs on up. You've heard Wilmore shred it once or twice before, you know. He's played some
That's
sweet
true.
tunes. Excuse me. Zalto goes down to one of his hellhounds and he just kind of kicks it in the back, says, "Wake up, you stupid mutt!" And the hellhound in the orange shakes its head out and wakes out of its stupor, and that is Zalto's turn. This fire giant on the south now, Zalto yells, "Igneous, get in here! We need your help!" You see him start stomping in, the floor shaking all around. He's running on up towards, behind Vonendad and closer towards Zalto. And that is his turn. Cinderhild up. Wilmore, you can barely see her behind this wall of fire and flames. And she looks at you and says, "Oh, thanks for all your help!" And she begins running away and out of sight. And yeah, you can't see her anymore. And oh, my dude isn't in here. The dreadnought. Those are. Cool. So he would have went right before Zalto. Cool. So he there's a door right to his south. He kicks open the door and disappears. And you guys can hear a bit of yelling in Giant as he disappears behind that door. That brings us to the top of the round. Misa. Ba-ba-bum. Oh, that Shadow Demon isn't showing on my player screen.
He's right next to me.
Yeah.
He's
I
there.
don't see the shot.
I just deleted him,
I
but
was gonna say he was there.
he wasn't showing on my he was showing on my DM screen, but just not the image on my player. He was right after the Drow, so he's 4. Okay. All right. Misa is up. He's got Zalto in front of him. He's going to run on up. Bum. And once again, you guys can see him like trying to do exactly what he was trying to do before. He's like forming this like almost looks like an air net to hold Zalto however he can. He flings it over at Zalto. You see it grasp around him. Zalto needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And with a 9, he fails. This air net wraps around Zalto, spinning all around him. You guys can barely see just like the air, the light reflecting off like where you guys can see this physical air molding around his body and holding him into place. And Zalto is affected by the Hold Person spell currently, so he is restrained. That is Misa's turn. He's going to just kind of run up about 10 more feet and just kind of position himself ready, kind of hunched over in like a kung fu position, tiger style, to attack Zalto and the Hellhounds when it comes about. All right, these Drow warriors run on up as far as they can, 60 feet, and is almost up to Fang now. Another one is going to do the exact same thing. He runs up 30 feet, and then you guys can see around. Let's see, it's 20 feet. Around Fang and Misa, this glowing light poofs around them as this drow casts a spell around you guys and illuminates you guys in a sort of blinding light. I need you both to make charisma. Oh no, I'm sorry. It's dex saving throws. I don't know why I was saying charisma. And do you have advantage on? No, that's Solrak. Or do you have advantage on dex saving throws?
I don't.
No. No, you are. Yeah. Evasion.
Aha. Fuck yeah.
So Miza with a 13, and then a natural 20. So this bright light just kind of envelops and encases
Did I
all
need
around
it?
you guys. Nope. And you guys both dodge out of the way before it can take any sort of effect and hold on you. You've seen this before. It's a fairy fire spell, and it would have just caused you guys to glow bright there and been an easy target for them. He scoffs and he grips hard on his scimitar. It looks like he's ready to come at you again the next time. Reginald. He looks at Sorak and says, "Oi, Sorak, should I go for the Duchess or the Duke?"
How fast is actually? Quick question: could I actually physically catch up to her now that I drank the speed potion? Because I feel like giants.
You would imagine that you probably could.
Okay.
Yeah, you go double. You could pretty much sprint each time, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Would I? Now here's another question: does it add anything to my movement, or do I still only get 60 feet dashing?
No, so your movement is completely doubled. So right off the base, it's
Oh,
60.
so I get
it's 60
60
feet
feet
immediately.
right.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, so it's perfect because I'm exactly 60 feet away. So okay.
All right. Well then, Reginald is. So what do you? Reginald yelled at you.
I look over at Reggie. Like, the Duke is fine. I'm afraid she's gonna call for help. Let's get this bitch.
Gives you a nod. Fang, Miza, you take care of the Duke. And he begins running on up. He can dash and get right there. And then he's going to action surge. And he's going to go ahead and use a sweeping attack. He goes for the ankles on the Duchess with his battle axe. Rolls a 19 on the dice. So he sweeps her down. Well, she needs to make a strength saving throw with a DC 17, I believe is his DC.
Fail it. Fail it.
Oh, she succeeds with a 23. But he does still do, let's see, this damage to her. He's going to try it again, though. He hits again. She has to make another strength saving throw. And this one, she fails by just 2. Yes, so she's now prone. She goes and sweeps, hits her with the battle axe again, just like a pendulum, going back and forth on her ankles, trying to sweep her. And on that second return, she lifts up off her feet, falls right on her ass, and he does an extra D10 damage on that one. So that one goes bump, and then 6 more damage, and she is prone. And that brings us to Wilmore.
Right. I am going to. I was going to help with that, but that looks like that's taken care of now. So. I'm gonna. These guys. 30 feet. Are both of the dogs awake or just the one?
Just the southern one, the orange one.
Just the southern one. Okay,
Just the
so
one
then
with
I
the
gotta do
accent.
that. Yep. So, just the one. So then I will. Let's see what Frenzy Bolt does. We're gonna do level 2 Frenzy Bolt at the demon creature thing. I'll show you. Cast.
At
Like
the
rolls
Shadow
dice.
Demon.
Okay. Yeah, at the Shadow Demon.
And
That's
that's a to hit roll, right, for you?
Hold on, I just rolled a bunch of dice because I clicked the button and it did it. So yeah, it's a hit roll. I'll roll that now once these things stop.
It's hilarious.
That really needs to be fixed. Okay, all right, we're gonna do it this way.
19
So
hits though.
that was like the damage roll though.
No, Frenzy
It was
Bolt to hit
that-
on the top is 19.
Oh, okay. So it's an 11. So that means it'll bounce too, right? Because it bounces on odds.
Yeah,
so
that's
that
correct.
hits. So then, so then let's do this. So you've got them all lined up there. So let's do open frenzy bolts, and then you can pick this one. 3. So the third from the top,
So fire damage.
and then yeah,
Na-
I think that corresponds with. So that's the 19. So it's 19 to hit, and then you would do the 19 damage, and then you would do one at the bottom was my spirit extra. So it should be 20 damage, right? Yeah, because the way they're laid out, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are the 10 damage types. So the third one was 19.
Yep. So what was the one extra for, though?
That is the 1d6.
Got it. Okay, cool. I see that on the bottom.
Thing. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, you can open it up. Yep. So that's 20 damage. And then, do I keep that damage when it goes to the next one?
The bolt continues leaping to new targets until you roll an even number on your spell attack. Miss a target, run out of potential targets. You and your allies are legal targets for the spell. Blah blah blah. So I guess it stays the same damage.
Okay, so it's the same type. So it's a fire one doing 20. So here's my roll for the guy to the south of it.
Okay.
It's an 18 on the dice, so it just goes 1. So that guy takes 20 as well.
Okay, and as that fire hits him, you see it just kind of absorb that flaming frenzy bolt energy, and its neck that you guys can see was like pluming that red, embery, fiery heat. Just kind of absorbs that and begins glowing even brighter, and he doesn't look phased by that at all.
The guy in the bottom didn't look phased at all?
Not at all. Oh wait, so this
Bummer.
was to the Hellhound, right? Or was it to the Drow?
No, this was to the Drow, the south.
My apologies. Okay, so yeah,
Yeah.
He took it then. That was 19?
Mm-hmm.
Got it. My apologies. All right. Cool. Frenzy Bolt just kind of hits this one Shadow Demon. Flaming energy erupts around him and then jumps to this other Drow and engulfs him for a moment and then dissipates.
All right, and then Fang still has advantage, and I can't reach anybody else. So I'm going to move...
Fang's on deck, too.
Yep, Fang's on deck, so I'm just going to kind of move... Why can't I move? Yep, that was 25 feet. I'll move up here.
That advantage doesn't expire, right?
Let me double check. I think it might be just until your next turn.
Until my next turn. Okay.
Well, I know, it won't
next
expire.
Yeah.
No, within a minute. You're good.
Oh, nice.
Sorry.
So that's it. Yeah, and then I just move Sanity.
Okay. This Hellhound is still lost in the sauce, so that brings us to
Oh, I'm
Fang.
sorry.
Yep.
Bonus action, I drink another potion.
Okay, cool.
I'll roll those. Okay.
Ooh. My turn?
Yes, sir.
Yep,
All
now
right,
it's your turn.
cool. All right. So, with the bowl of water in front of me, I start to grip my quarterstaff harder. My veins start to bulge. Pretty much my whole body's shaking. And as I'm kind of staring or like squared up right towards Zalto, my eyes roll in the back of my head as I start to utter to cast the water elemental, and I start, this bowl of water in front of me will help bring justice to my father and me. And now I summon this elemental, for its force and power will be detrimental. And as the water elemental, or the water in the bowl, starts to swirl and swirl, it starts to glow a little bit too. I kind of hope I was intimidating Zalto a little bit, even though he is a giant. But then bonus action, bonus action. I will use a key point to use the dodge action.
Okay, absolutely. So, disadvantage on you for the rest of your rest of the round.
Yes.
Cool. Anything else for you?
That is everything.
Yeah, as you see emerge from this bowl, this golden chalice that you have, this cresting wave just emerges and becomes larger than, almost as large as one of these giants, about half the size, much larger than you guys, and it kind of engulfs this whole area with this this shape and figure of this watery body, and you can command it to do something at this time.
I thought you said it took a minute to.
No, you guys, you can. It's right away since you're using the bowl to cast the spell. It doesn't take the whole minute casting
Oh,
time.
very cool. Nice.
Let me I have you have access to the stats now, so you can right-click that token, and
Let's see. Is that under like my extras?
it is. But you can also just right-click the token and click.
Water elemental. Oh, baby. All right. Let's see. Okay, cool. You give me 1 sec. Can it? What's its? Actually, I will. Speed 30 feet. Oh, hell yeah. So, the okay. All right. Cool. So, I command the I say to the water elemental. What do I want to say? Hold on 1 sec. I had it. All right. No, because I forgot. All right.
Move this down.
Yeah. Slam them as he moves up. And is it able to get both this orange one and Zalto? It just says 5 feet.
No, yeah, no. It's just one person, just like a normal attack.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. So he's gonna go
Zalto's
through.
already in a net.
Yeah, so he's restrained. So he's you have advantage on those attacks.
Okay. So 23. Well, I will roll again then. See if I can get advantage.
Or paralyzed, not restrained, rather.
All right. Nope. Okay. So what was it? 10 damage.
Yes, but any attack within 5 feet on a paralyzed person is a crit. So.
Oh fuck yeah.
So you can
So-
crit on that.
Yeah. So
add max damage to one of them.
So okay. So 8 plus whatever one of the hit dice was. I guess it would be the first one.
It's 2d8 is the damage, right? So go ahead and let's just do make it easy. Do 18 or I can't do math right now. 16 plus 10, so 26.
Nice.
As this big old massive water elemental slams its watery body into Zalto, it kind of steams and mist and vapor burns off of him. You get to do another one.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Yeah. It will do that again. The slam. Hold on. What the fuck did I just click? Oh yeah. 22. Let's see if I can get a what? Nope. All right. So 8 plus.
Well, I'm just maxing the 2 off the front total. It makes it easy. So we're just gonna 29.
Gotcha. Cool.
All right. So yep, 2 massive slams into its body, engulfing it with this water. Like I said, you guys can kind of see like this mist and vapor, steam off of it, off of Zalto rather. And yes, that's going to bring us to this Drow warrior who's going to dash towards the little fellow in the back who he's heard oh so much about.
No, he's not.
This hellhound down here, he's still lost in the sauce, so that brings us to good old Solrak.
All right, I yell over at good old buddy over here. And now I keep thinking Gundren. What the hell's his name?
Reginald.
Reggie. I'm coming, Reg. And then, kind of like Fred Flintstone about to start his car, you know.
Love it.
I charge out to him. And started slashing.
So I started slashing. She is prone, so you have advantage.
When I do this with my cookies. Oh wait, I know how to do this. Do it with advantage. Then, boom.
Look at that.
20.
Yep, so
Ooh,
24, 26.
26 damage.
Oof. She is looking pretty beat up down here on the ground right now, Silrak. Standing over her, you can do 2 more swings if you want.
Yeah, buddy.
Go for it.
Okay, I'm going to do the same thing. I think it's already set to advantage. Yep. Ooh, yeah, baby. 18 more damage.
All right. She's bleeding out from multiple places where you have slashed into her now. Fear in her eyes. The flames glowing bright.
Whoa.
Let's see it.
More hit. Come on, baby. Ah, damn it, 14.
Yeah, those will miss actually. All right, so.
But I'm going to use my action surge.
Isn't she on both of those? Yeah, good.
I had advantage. I still get advantage on the action surge.
Yeah, you do. So you get 3 more attacks on her if you want.
Oh! Oh! She won't die.
Silrag just got
Cracked
that
out of his
thirst
mind.
for blood right now. Yeah. So that's 21 more.
Yep.
All right. She's hurt. She's really hurting.
19, so 22 more.
Yep. Let's see. Really hurting. She's crying out, "My Duke! My Duke! No! Can't let these little folks kill me here!"
25 more.
25 more.
That 19's a crit too.
Not anymore for him.
Not with the giants.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not raging?
It's not a rage thing actually.
No, I thought it
It's
was.
the sword thing.
Ah, my bad.
Oh, good. It looks like she's about to fade away from here, but somehow she's still clinging on to life right now. But she's looking like pretty fucking beat up, bleeding out, slashes all throughout her body, and not much strength left in her.
I look over at Reggie and say, "You know what to do here." Waiting for his turn.
Banks his shield with his battle axe and grits and spits down on the floor right next to her. Let's see, we got this drow up now. He's going to run up as far as he can. We got 2 more drow. Let's see, this one comes up behind Zalto, right about here. And when it gets on up there, you guys can see this like spectral, shimmering force field kind of just apparate around him. And same with this other one that runs up behind them too. Brings us to the Shadow Demon. Let's see. He's going to, with Fang right in front of him, try to take his claws and slash at him.
With disadvantage.
Why is the disadvantage on the Shadow Demon?
I dodge.
Oh, that's right. 17 to hit.
Misses.
Alright, see, goes to claw at you and just misses you. Brings us to this fire giant down here on the bottom. Let's see, he's going to stomp his way towards all of you guys here, ending his turn right about here. Brimskarda, she pushes herself off the ground, standing up, hunched over and bleeding out of all sorts of places. She looks over at them, disengages, and runs as far as she can. Actually, no, she's not going to disengage. She's just going to dash. So Reginald and Silrak can both take another slash. Reginald gets a natural 20. So that's 14, 20 points of damage on her. Silrak, she got up and ran away. You can take an opportunity attack if you'd like.
Yeah, buddy.
She just got to the door. And she's just opening it.
Yep. Hold on, this thing is still an advantage. Oh yeah, there we go. It's 21 more damage.
And with that,
Be
you,
dead.
you slash into her, and she is on her last leg right now.
Come on! This bitch, why won't you die?
Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. I did too much. She's on her last. As I mentioned, you watched her at the beginning of the fight rips a vial off her chain off her necklace and quaff that down, and it seemed to have hardened her skin to some sort of extra strength power. And she pushes open that door, and she says, "Intruders in the main hall!" And she falls down on her face, unconscious but not fully dead.
Yeah, of course. She'll live another 20 years.
Maybe. Brings us to Dozer, who you guys can't see right now. Something goes on behind this door. You guys can hear some shuffling and yelling going on. And that brings us to good old Duke Zalto. He's got this water elemental in front of him. And he's also restrained and all held up from this hold person with this grasp of air holding up around him. So he's going to now try to break out of his turn. Break out of it. That was cocked. With an 18 on the dice, he flexes his muscles and hulks out, breaking out of this air net around him, no longer paralyzed and restrained and all that good stuff. Does that happen at the beginning of his turn or end of the turn? At the end of his turn.
You should chill out, my friend. That's gonna be a silvery bard. Try it again.
What's his wisdom? And yeah, that'll hold him still. So he hears Wilmore make this snide remark in the background and kind of catches him off guard. And as he's trying to break through, time seems to have like a relapse, and he's unable to break out. As he thought for a moment he did, but something happened, and now he's back in this grasp. And yeah, he is stuck there. Who do you want to give advantage to?
I'm gonna give advantage to.
It's got to be someone within range, right? It's a certain range.
Hey, what is the range?
And actually,
I may not be able to give anybody. Is it 30?
and your silvery barbs is too far too.
Or no, it's 60. Oh yeah, never mind. It's 60. Yep, never mind. So he's good.
He is good. All right. So he's broken out.
Nice.
That happens at the end of his turn. So that's it. Misa sees him hawk out of this. And goes, "Oh shit, that's not good, Fang." He comes running up, and he runs up, jumps, kicks off of one of the hellhounds, and in the air just double smacks with his quarterstaff. With a 17 to hit will miss, and an 18 to hit will just hit, doing 13 points of damage on him. Smack across the face. He burns a key point and does 2 more. A 19 to hit with 8 more damage, and then I'm sorry, it should have been 1 less than that. So 7 damage plus 8 more damage, 15 more total. After he just jumps off this hellhound's back, smack 4 times across Zalto's face with his quarterstaff. Lands back down on the ground in a 3-point position and looks up at Zalto, and then back at Fang. Fang, it's your time, buddy. Get your revenge. And that's gonna end his turn. This drow comes running up to Fang though, taking 2 slashes at him with disadvantage. First one misses, and second one misses. As Fang just dodges out of the way of both of them, bobbing and weaving. Got the yellow one up now, who's going to dash right there, and he's getting closer and closer to Wilmore. Reginald is up now. Sees that the Duchess has fallen on her face and looks pretty beat up. Goes, Zorak, it's time to get the leader. We need to get Zalto. And begins running on up. He's got little feet, so he's going to use his dash action to get right up next to him. And that's going to be his turn. Wilmore.
I am.
Oh, actually, hold on. Real quick, actually, before he runs away from you, Solrak, he rips out of his side satchel a vial with this red liquid in it, and he grabs you by your head and says, "Drink this," and he shoves the vial in your mouth and has you quaff it back, and it's a greater healing potion. So that is 44 plus 4 that you get back. And then he dashes.
Thank you. As he runs away. I got 15 back.
Awesome. Wilmore.
I will over to here, and then I'm gonna cast Enemies Abound on the Fire Giant.
Wisdom.
Yeah, I believe that's a Wisdom. Level 3. Yeah, it's a 16. No, sorry, 16 intellect.
Intellect, okay.
Yeah, 120 foot range, so we should be good.
Yep, nope. Rolled exactly the same number. He fails.
Yay!
So yep, you're concentrating on that then?
Yep, concentrating on that. The dog is loose. And then I am going to start fiddling around in my pockets and like accidentally liquid smoke's gonna fall out and drop to the ground maybe and shatter. I could do that as a bonus action.
Yeah, as a bonus action, sure.
Yeah, okay.
So that's...
Or no, I'm sorry, not liquid smoke. Smoky orb.
Okay, how big of a range was that one again?
60 foot, and then it's
60,
10 feet every minute. So it'll be 60. It'll just be 60 foot. And then that is heavily obscured.
It's gonna be green.
Love it.
All right. Wilmore casts this Enemies Abound on this fire giant on the south. He's stomping towards Fang and the party. And you see him stop and kind of scratch his head for a moment, kind of confused about where to look or what to do. Who's actually an enemy in this? And as Wilmore does that, he quickly drops out of his bag of holding this smoky orb that causes this black smoke to just start lingering and wafting around this 60-foot radius around you guys here, causing complete darkness around there. Fang, you cannot see anything now, as well as everyone else in this circle. Anything else for you?
I think that then, am I within 60 feet of Fang yet? No, he already has advantage. I can't do any of my advantage stuff.
It's because you like to be away from everyone.
I know. That's the tough part. All right, yeah, that's it.
All right. Brings us to this Hellhound, who sees Reginald coming up behind him now. He's up out of his charmed state, and so he's going to take a couple of chomps at him.
Steal it from Reggie!
Takes one bite. A 21 to hit will just miss on Reginald.
Damn, Reggie.
He's got that dwarven plate mail on him. The Hellhound jumps up, lunges, and bites into him, just holding on to this plate mail, but doesn't seem to puncture the armor at all. That brings us to Fang.
All right. So they can't see me either, right?
Yep. No, you can't see nothing. No one in there.
That's right, John Cena.
All right. So from what I can recall, everyone's positioning and where I am, I kind of click my heels together like Dorothy trying to find a way back home and activate my Storm Rider boots, and I'm just gonna go zinging by him.
Good job.
Love it.
Zinging by right there, and then I'm gonna be like, "Oh, fire giant, see ya!" And I'm gonna go all the way right. I think that's 90 feet right there. Oh shit!
Give all those people opportunity attacks, though.
Yeah,
so they get them with disadvantage.
Now the two people in the smoke, do they get like super disadvantage?
It doesn't stack like that. They just get disadvantage still. But yes.
They shouldn't do it. see.
Well, they can't, but they know he's there, which is why it's a disadvantage, though.
Oh, that's true.
So
Stab each other.
16 on the shadow, so misses. 11 on the drow, so misses.
Good start.
Igneous is a that one might hit. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay, so let me do that damage real quick.
Yep, that's fine.
This is gonna be wrong. I can tell by the way that's holding up.
Nope, that's probably right.
Nope. Well, you want it to be? Watch it be all max 6s. It is. You want it?
Fuck off.
No, Luke, you're the one that said it. All right,
So
now.
we all one.
9, 12, 17, 20, 26. No, I'm sorry, 33.
Whoa, holy shit.
Because there's a plus on it.
Oh, you went after the giant?
He went after all of them. And then I'm sorry, two drow, and then Zalto also, or
Yes.
and the Hellhound, right?
No.
Yeah,
I wasn't-
the orange one. Oh no, that's Misa.
I wouldn't have been within 5 feet, yeah.
I don't see your token, which is my problem. Okay, there it
I'm-
is. I see you now.
Yeah, I'm okay.
First drow is on an opportunity attack against you is 16.
Nope.
Second one is a 7. Zalto is
I'm gonna nope. Go ahead.
27 with Zalto.
27?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Fuck my life.
Oh. Oh.
Alright, so hold on.
10.
How much damage did I lose from Igneous?
33.
33. Fuck.
And then this is
Oh wait, hold on. Let me see something real quick.
29.
Okay. Okay. So 62 total.
Okay, and then I have to make Dex saving throws for all of them, right?
Yes.
Okay. Shadow Demon is 18 total.
Would that be disadvantage either?
If they're blinded,
Since
yes,
they
it is.
can't
You're
see-
right. You're right.
I was gonna
So,
say, I
so,
was like,
so
they gotta-
he fails then. Drow, sorry, I'm getting through this. 19 for the Drow on it with disadvantage. Giant is he'll succeed too. That's a 18 with disadvantage. Fuck. First Drow up here fails. Second Drow fails. Zalto succeeds with a 21.
Okay. And let me just make sure I do this right.
It's 5d10. Right?
No, it is 3d8.
Oh, that's right.
3d8 lightning damage. Man, I don't even think that was worth it.
I mean, you got out of there and you hurt a bunch of people.
11 damage.
Okay, so 11 on him, and on these two.
Alright.
All right.
And then bonus action. Okay, so hold on. Let me take off the damage on my 62. Wow. Oh my god, I had one health left.
Woof.
All right. Lord have mercy. And then so I am going to chug like really put it down a potion of greater healing.
All right. Yep. You chug that.
Let's see. And that is 4d4 plus 4.
All right.
Oh, 15.
Cool. Looks like you rolled it 3 times on my screen.
Yeah, I didn't mean to. I
All
was
good.
trying to figure out which one it was. All right. And let's see. So that was my bonus action. So I guess that is my turn.
Okay. Did you command the water elemental to do anything?
And then I command the. Hold on, my screen went blank. I wanted to do not slam. What was the other one?
Engulf.
Whelm.
Oh yeah, that's what it is.
So each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 Strength saving throw, and on a failure, it takes 2d8 plus 4 bludgeoning damage. And if it is larger or smaller, it is also grappled.
So whose space are you getting in?
Zalto.
Okay, so he hops onto Zalto's space, engulfing him. Zalto tries to fight out of it. Ooh, this might actually work for you. What was the save total?
15.
That's exactly what I got.
Damn, bro.
Yep.
All right.
Yep, you try to just overwhelm him with this water elemental, and Zalto's massive warmonger-like body just can't be taken over by such a amorphous being.
Damn. Fuck me.
SAT word of the day. Amorphous. Shapeless.
That's his turn because I don't think he can multi-attack when he
can't.
uses Whelm.
No. All right. So, but isn't there something that if he ends his turn? No. Okay, never mind. That might have been for something else. Okay, so this drow over here now can, is lost with this kind of shadow darkness here. He goes out and he's going to cast. Actually, let me see. Can I do that? Yeah, I can. So he knows about where that little dude was out here, and he's going to throw out this orb of colorful light in that direction, casting fairy fire on you, Wilmore. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save. Boom. Come on. 12.
It's exactly what you needed, as you just barely, this shadowy orb surrounding all around you. The last minute, you see this blinding light coming in, about to envelop you, and you just dodge out of the way, making it sure that it doesn't hit you. And that is his turn. We're gonna take it to the Hellhound over here, who's got good old Reginald right there. He's going to run back a little bit though, behind Reginald, and kind of like flank him, and turns around and faces him, and you can see that orange energy that's pluming up through its neck starts to turn into this black pluming smoke pouring out of its mouth as he spits out a giant fire cone breath out of his mouth and scorches the area all around him. Reginald and the water elemental need to make a dex saving throw. Ooh, that is a fail for Reginald. Uh, 10. Oh, that's a big hit. 24 points of damage. Is the water elemental actually immune to fire damage?
Let me check.
I'd imagine it is.
No, it's damage immunities is poison, and damage
okay.
resistance is acid, bludgeoning,
Alright,
piercing,
cool. So,
slashing, non-magical.
Make that dex saving throw then.
Okay, let's see.
Or I can do it. I have the button right here.
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, that's not gonna be a right roll, so I rolled a real dice, and he rolled an 8 total. So he's gonna take that full damage, which was, what did I say, 24? Yeah. As that flame just kind of engulfs all around them, and you see that steam and mist and vapor kind of pour off the water elemental. Solrak up at the top, still running towards the Duchess, but you see her falling down on the ground. You're standing in front of this massive, giant igloo forge right now, which is not turned on currently. You see the door to the south of it looks like even a humanoid could fit into it. But with all that said, you can obviously see the fray of the fight still going on south, and this big black cloud of smoke to your east.
Okay. Now, is my speed potion still in effect, or did that run out?
No, you're good, man. I think that's an hour. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a minute.
Just a minute, I think.
You're good then.
Still like 10 rounds of combat though.
Yeah, you have 7 more rounds with it.
Oh. Sweet. Oh, yeah, for 1 minute. Okay, cool. So I'm going to speed on over, back over to Reggie, and attack this hellhound thing here.
Hell yeah.
But before I on my way down to attack him, I'm going to put my I'm going to put my giant sword away, raise my arms in the air here, and my demon sword and my one slayer are going to pop in.
So yeah, you raise your arms in the air, and I don't think the party has seen this yet, but from all through your back, your 2 swords just fly as if like you used the force or something with your new gauntlets, and magnetically attracted your 2 swords into your hands, and instantly they appear there.
I'm going to attack this hellhound here,
Okay.
and I'm going to take it to hell. First things first. It's demon sword. Should I just hit the thingy? That's a dirty 20.
That hits, yeah.
What just happened? There's 2 numbers there. How do I know which one?
Yeah, because that D6 is
11 or
the
17.
D6 is the fire damage.
Oh, cool. So yeah, so 17. 19.
19. Yeah, but as that fiery sword slashes into its body, normally you see this flesh kind of sear and burn and show some sort of wear and tear from your fire energy, but no signs here with this hellhound, as it seems to just engulf it and enjoy it, actually.
Oh, well. Let's see if he likes this, because I'm going to swing again. Ooh! But the thing is, I can't tell.
So the
That's a dirty 20.
yes. So that's 18 plus 2, so 20 damage total.
Yep.
All right. Another big slash into it. It's still standing there, looking kind of cut up now, of course, and its elbow is kind of bending a bit, looking weaker. You still have another attack as an action, and then of course your bonus action too, since you're dual wielding now.
One slayer.
Okay.
It's time. Ooh.
So 10 damage. Cool.
And I'm pretty healed up. I'm pretty good. I'm going to actually take out. All right, I'm gonna take out my bottle of liquid smoke. I believe it's liquid shadow.
Yep.
I'm gonna chuck it right at the Duke. So the fucking the smoke will just come up and engulf him.
Okay.
Whoever's around him, obviously.
Okay. So 15-foot radius.
Yep.
This whole room
One
just
day.
starts engulfing in smoke and shadowy darkness. Just enveloping everywhere. Anything else for you, Solrak?
That's it.
All right. Brings us to this drow over here, who's going to run up. Just about here. Brings us to the mage up here. And Fang, as you zapped by everyone up here, give me a perception check real quick.
Perception.
I'm actually going to ask you to do that with a disadvantage since you're flying so fast.
All right, 21 and 12. So 12.
Okay. As you zipped on by all these drow and giants and everything, on one of the drow mages, you happen to see affixed to his belt an iron flask of sorts. And of course all of his other spell components and gear and everything. But yeah, so this drow is up now on the top. He cast on Yufang. You see coming out from his quarterstaff are these black tentacles, almost like you've seen on Wilmer's staff shoot out of it. And these black tentacles shoot out towards you and begin slimily wrapping themselves around you. I need you to make a dex saving throw.
You said they were being shot at me?
It's not an attack like that.
Okay,
It's not-
okay,
yes.
okay. Yeah. All right, dex saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, fuck me. 12.
Okay. Oh, you have advantage.
Using that. Holy shit, that was almost a nat 1. 16.
16. Okay. Yeah, you. Yeah, you don't take any damage from this as you jump out of the way of these black tentacles that erupt out from the ground after he shoots in that direction and kind of creates a whole massive area all around you of these black slimy tentacles that kind of engulf that area. Just putting out an AoE for you guys here. We got a lot of AoEs going here. But yeah, you just pretty much dodge out of the way of those tentacles that are there. This one now is going to... He's just going to lift up his staff and this green noxious spray of gas shoots out towards Misa. And that's the poison spray attack. So Misa's... Or that's a con saving throw, which he succeeds, so no damage on that. Cool. Shadow Demon is in here. Let's see, can the Shadow Demon see in the darkness? He actually can. The Shadow Demon, seemingly unaffected by this shadowy darkness, floats his way over towards Wilmore and takes his claws and goes to scratch his hands into you with a 20 to hit.
Nope.
20 misses. Alright. Brings us to the Igneous, the fire giant on the south. So he's got enemies abound on him, right?
Yes.
So that he pretty much just attacks whoever's closest. Is that how it works?
I mean, it doesn't really say how. It says he just attacks. He can attack anyone.
Alright, he's going to
So
run
I
up
guess
to whoever's
how you would take
closest. And he's going to lift up his great sword and swing down at this guy twice. Both of those are going to hit. And this... Does that kill him? Nope, it doesn't. He slashes him down heavily with this great sword slash. He's going to make a strength saving throw to see if he stays up. He falls down prone after he slashes into him, and he's hovering over him, this fire giant. Zolto actually can't see any of this, so he won't respond to anything. But the drow just looks up at him like with confusion and, yeah, not sure what that was all about. Brimskarda. Okay. Up now brings us to Dozar. Let's see. Dozar comes barreling back through that door here, and behind him, you guys can see 6 orcs in tow. Oops, I only added 5. 6.
Yeah.
At the combat tracker. And he's got those 2 giant plow shields in front of him. And they are glowing hot orange, burning red, as he takes a crucible, and he pours his hot molten lava down the front of them, and they start burning that bright orange there. And that is going to be his turn. Brings us to Zalto. So Solrak, I forget how that smoky orb works. It's just let's see.
It's the darkness spell.
Yeah, just
I think it's a little bit worse. Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So he's going to push himself out of there, come running out. Misa and the water elemental can both make opportunity attacks with disadvantage. Misa misses. I'll just do the water elementals real quick too. That actually might hit. That does hit.
Yeah.
Okay, 2d8. 5 plus 4 is 9, so he does 9 points of damage into him. Zalto gets out of there. He sees the strong man Solrak right there, slashing down at his hellhounds. He picks up his giant maul in his hands, raises it over his head, and you can see that dwarf in there kind of bouncing all around against the cage walls inside that maul. And he swings at you, Solrak, with a 24 to hit, and that one was cocked, and a 22 to hit.
I hate you.
Alright.
But I get an extra 2 in my AC, correct? So I should have 22 AC.
That's correct. So
So then the second one doesn't.
okay, so only one of them hits. Good call. Alright,
Yep.
so...
Woo! Suck it, job boy.
31 points of bludgeoning damage, halved for you because you're raging to 15.
Okay. And I'm going to riposte the one that he missed.
Okay, so you're gonna attack him back.
It's a 15 damage. And I have my demon sword, so I'm gonna attack with that.
Okay.
17.
17 will miss, unfortunately, and you do have to burn
Son
that
of a
superiority dice, unfortunately, too. Yep, as he slashes into you, or he goes to slash into you once, you see an opportunity to try to stab into him, but he parries that as well, and then finds an opening on you and hits you with a big attack. That's going to bring us to the top of the round with Misa, who's going to... There's this hellhound right next to him. He knows he can hear it breathing and feel that heat. He's going to attack at him with disadvantage. That one will hit with a 20 to hit. And then we'll go do another one. That one will miss. Do bonus attack, and that one will hit too. So let's go ahead and do two damage on him. That, and so 9 and 10. 19 points of damage on this hellhound down here. Kind of just punches into him a few times, looking weak. But you guys can't see that. Now this drow is up. Let's see. This drow, a dweller of the Underdark, a place that is permanently dark all the time, has no problem seeing in this shadow, darkness. In fact, their type are the ones that create this kind of magic that you use. So he takes a slice at you, the scimitar, 20 to hit.
Nope.
And another one, 21 to hit.
Nope.
Ooh, all right. 2 slashes just miss you. You barely see him in this darkness here, but you can hear the sound of his swift movement. Another one comes running up to you. 2 more attacks. A 23 to hit.
Pop shield. No.
All right. You pop that spectral shield all around you, so you burned your reaction until your next turn, which is just coming up. All right. Reginald. Let's see what you got, Reggie. He's got this hellhound right in front of him. Takes 2 slashes at him. Ooh, those are both gonna miss. Actually, no. What's his plus? Their AC is not showing for me right now. One of them hits. Okay. D10. That's That'll do it. As Reginald takes his battle axe, raises it up, and slashes through the body of this hellhound, cleaving right through it, right in half, like a Harry Houdini trick back in the day. And thing falls to the ground, lifeless. Zalto sees, and his eyes glow with that bright orange anger and hatred towards these little folk. Let's see, he's going to. Let's see, Silrak already used your reaction, so he's going to say, Fang, get out of those tentacles, get over here and attack the Duke now! Banging his shield, giving you a commander's strike. So he's telling you if you want to use your reaction right now, you can go and attack the Duke.
So I have full, like,
You can move up there.
walking speed. Excellent. All right. Yeah, so I will do just that. But I'll be 15 feet away because my my tattoo is still activated.
Absolutely.
So I guess right around there. So, and let's see. I will go ahead and attack with my quarterstaff. 24.
That hits.
Fuck yeah. Alright, so 11 damage plus... Oh man, that would have been perfect for my my hotkey. Plus 4 more damage.
So 15, and then plus you get 7 more from Reginald's superiority dice.
Oh yeah. So 24.
Nice. Yep. Big. What elemental force do you have out right now?
Oh yes. I think I rolled for that, and if I did, that was 2 weeks ago. 3, which is la-di-da-di-da. Let's see, water,
Okay. Cool. All right.
which is bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Yep. All right. So that works for that then, and that ends Reginald's turn. We got these orcs over here who orcs they feeling this rage and anger towards an enemy, they can just run as quickly as they fucking possibly can. So he jumps over the ledge of these stairs and he starts bolting it in the direction of these enemies down here. Same with the next one. Ba-ba-bum. Jumps on over the ledge and begins bolting it on down there. I mean, it takes us to Wilmore.
I'm gonna cast against the demon. We're gonna do Dissonant Whispers. That is a 16 Wisdom save.
That's gonna be a fail.
Oh, then that's that. I just kind of sit tight and hang out.
Do you want to take a reaction?
Not
You have
really.
Warcaster now.
Yeah, I guess. Oh, it failed. Oh, it worked. Oh, I thought you meant. Okay, I thought you meant I failed. So yeah, I would take. I can do 2. I can do 2, right? I can do both Eldritch Blasts.
I think it does shoot both.
Cool. Let's do it. There's 1. Oh, I gotta do the damage for the other one too. Oh, it didn't do them both at the same time. All right. Well, here I'm gonna. Okay, that was the damage, but here's the attack roll for this one. $14.
14 to hit, just hits.
Okay, can I use that damage that I just rolled before the 13?
Sure, yeah.
All right.
What was
And
the Dissonant
then,
Whispers damage?
yeah, I'm rolling that right now.
Cool.
So it's actually 4d6 because I get my bonus on it. Here's this.
That's good stuff.
13.
6. So,
Oh, I'm sorry, 13 plus 2, yeah, so
20,
15.
28 right now total?
28 right now total, and then one more of these
Oh,
guys.
I'm sorry. Actually, Eldritch Blast should be at disadvantage because you're blind right now, technically.
Oh, yeah. Alright, well, hold on, let's... I don't know why it's not doing that, but here, let's... Here is... Go away. Here's a disadvantage roll for the last roll.
Still hits.
17, so that one still hits. So here is Right click? No. Yep. Disadvantage. Roll. I don't know why it's not rolling them both at the same time. I'll need to sort that out. Disadvantage is 17.
Yep, cool. Hits.
Damage is 1. Another 5. Or no, 11. I'm sorry.
Cool.
11.
You kind of just shoot out into the dark after you cast this Dissonant Whispers, and you feel this shadowy energy just start floating away from you. So you start shooting these Eldritch Blasts. You should start blasting these Eldritch Blasts out there. And you hear both of them connect, and then just something seems to dissipate and waft away. You can't see it, but you'd imagine that you might have just killed that thing.
Ooh.
Sanity.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, I was asking if you had anything else.
Yep. I don't have anything else. That's all my stuff. Sanity's going to get behind these two. She kind of senses them, and she's going to kind of like waft away the smoke with her wings a little bit.
Okay.
In a manner where I would be able to see them, but they wouldn't be able to see me if possible.
Well, make a dexterity check with Sanity. Let's see how well Sanity can try to do this.
Dex check. Not very well.
Okay, yeah, Sanity's gonna try to do her best, but who knows what that means. Anything else for you?
That's it.
All right. This Hellhound, the orange one, makes its way out of this smoky mist that Silrak threw out here, and whoops, I hit the water elemental by an accident. And it steps out of there, feeling the bodies around there, and just kind of opens up its mouth and starts spraying out that fiery breath into that darkness area, trying to hit whatever is in there. So they're both going to make a dexterity check. With disadvantage, or Misa's will be a flat roll. Water elementals will be flat disadvantage. So water elemental gets a fail. Misa also fails. Oof. Hellhound sprays this fire into here, doing a total of... Man, it's a good thing I got all these D6s. 5, 8, 9, 13, 19. Does 19 damage to the two of them. And that is its turn. We got Fang now.
Alright. So while
actually,
I'm there...
real quick, Misa would have made an opportunity attack as well with disadvantage, and that hits. Okay, go for it.
Alright, so, yeah, with me standing right there, I will go ahead and swing at, Zalto.
Okay.
I just want to see, what is my hotkey real quick?
So that was 21 damage, right? Or 19 is what I said. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Let's see if I do this right. Alright, 16, and if that misses, I'll do my Bardic Inspiration.
This is on Zalto?
Yes.
Okay, that misses. So yeah, you can use your Bardic Inspiration, but as you start your turn inside these black tentacles still, I need you to make a Dex saving throw again. You do have advantage still.
Cool. What is that? 21.
Yeah, you're good. Okay. You make your way out of the tentacles. Oh, if you want to, that is.
Yes, so I will actually, if that is the case, I will move right there while being 15 feet away. Bardic Inspiration, that's advantage, or what is it? A D...
Gives you a D8 on your to-hit roll.
D8. And I rolled a 16.
Yep. Got some strong plate mail on. They've obviously forged in this.
Yeah,
great
I'll just accept my fate of missing that.
You could roll the Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, you'd roll a D8 and add it to it.
All right. We'll see. All right, I'll go ahead. I'll go ahead and do it then.
He's gonna do it.
21 total.
That'll hit.
Fuck yeah. All right. Whew. His AC was probably 21, wasn't it?
I don't know.
It's actually 22, but he just felt guilty for you.
Yeah. All right, hold on. What was the damage that I rolled here?
The 25?
9 plus the 4. 13.
9 plus.
Oh, the 11 doesn't
13.
count.
No, that's a one-handed hit.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Of course, I hit more with the one hand and two hand, but whatever. So yeah, 13 total,
Love it.
and then yeah, I will do it again.
He's gonna do it again.
Alright, hold on. Come on, give me that 22, baby, yeah.
That'll hit. Yeah.
And what was that damage? Let's
13
see.
more.
Oh yeah, 13 more.
Love it.
And actually, I will do a stunning strike on that one.
Ooh, that's a strength.
Let's see. That is a con saving throw, DC 16.
On. I rolled a 16 on the dice. Exactly.
Fuck. All right, no worries. All right, bonus action. Let's see. I will cast Hand of Healing on myself.
Well, you want to do flurry of blows, so you do one hit and hand. That's how it works with your bonus action for that.
Yeah. I like that. That's right. We talked about that. Yeah. So I will go ahead and do that. So I get one hit with the unarmed strike. 18.
18 just hits.
Bullshit. All right. So let's see. Unarmed strike. Hell yeah. So 16 damage on that.
Love it.
And then let's see. Hand of Healing. So I regain 8 health.
All right, very nice. Anything else? Command your elemental.
Well, right after let's see. I move. Hold on. Where's my screen? There we go. Move back right around hither. And then I command the water elemental to follow Zalto and slam him. And so he's going to go ahead and do that. And let me get there. Slam, baby. Come on. Oh, yeah. 25 to hit with 11 damage.
Yeah, man. That'll definitely do some nice damage.
And then he's gonna slam him again.
And welcome to the jam.
Yeah, 20 to
Okay.
hit, 17
Nice.
more damage.
Fuck yeah, man. Big hits. As this water elemental just tries to engulf Duke Zalto, swarming him with this watery body. And you guys, like I said, every time this water hits his burning hot body, you can see the vapor and mist kind of steam off of him. Creates more of this fucking smoke that you guys have in this room, but you can see through this smoke. Anything else for you? He's a vapor, bro.
I can tell by the nose piercing. Yeah, no, that's everything.
Amazing. All right, so this drow is gonna run into the smokiness as well down here, trying to see what's going on. He gets face to face with Wilmore, and that's gonna be his turn. We got some ogres on the south side ogres. You know, they're rough down in the south side. Teach them differently down there. So he's going to run up there as rakishly as he possibly can and aggressively, and that's what he does. Same with this next orc. He jumps off the stairs, clearing that 20-foot landing, and just books it on down. And that brings us to good old Solrak. What you got, Solrak, buddy?
All right, so I'm going to drop one Slayer and Demon Sword down. Take out my Giant Slayer. Then I'm just swing at the Dookie Duke.
Let's do it. So you put away the 2 swords?
I got Giant Slayer out.
Love it.
And boom, baby. Sorry.
Come on and slam.
And giant boom. Uh,
21 hits.
21
Yep.
and 21 damage.
Very nice.
And I'll swing again. Timber baby. 24. 22 damage. That was almost a fucking 20.
Nice, nice.
You get one more, right?
You do.
Okay.
Oops.
wait.
I pushed 0 instead of minus, what was it? 20?
He's not dead.
Yeah, he's not dead. Sorry. What was the hell?
21 more damage.
There we go. 20 more damage? Okay, cool. Very nice. So what was that total of those 21? It was like 60 something?
Yep.
Nice.
Fuck the butt.
3 massive slashes down on him. I mean, do you want to spend any superiority dice on any of these hits? I'm not trying to tell you what to do or anything, but give you extra damage.
Ooh, sure. On the third one, since I scored the highest. And that gives me 1 extra D8, correct?
Yeah, you can like sweep attack, right? If you wanted to. I mean, you won't hit multiple people, but you'll at least get an extra damage on him.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'll do. Hold on. I'm looking for the fucking sweep attack. I'm sorry, I can't find it. Let's see how much the damage is.
It's a D8.
Sweep attack. Yep. Okay. Yeah. All right. So that. That's 5.
Cool. 5 more damage. Cool. So mark that superiority dice. Anything else for you?
I'm going to grab a potion, healing potion, and take one.
Okay, cool. You do also have your second wind still, also, but a potion works as well.
Yeah, you're right. I'll use the second one.
Okay.
So 1d10. +7.
Okay. Awesome.
So,
So you get 8 healing back. All right. Does that end your turn?
That's
All right.
you.
This blue drow in front of the fire giant who's knocked prone. He pushes himself up, looking beat up and disheveled and quite weak. He looks at the fire giant, like questioning, like, what the fuck was that? He doesn't think to attack him or do anything like that, but he runs into the fray of the smokiness. But the giant, he wants to attack him, so he goes and slashes down at him, hits, and does... yeah, no, he kills him. Slashes into this drow right as this drow is about to run
Another
into
one
this
for Wilmore.
smokiness. And the drow goes down with 1 massive slash. Alright. Brings us to this orc down here. One of these south side orcs. It's just gonna come running up with all them. They're kind of like forming a whole line here. Alright, take us up to... Which drow is it? Okay, this drow mage. Let's see, what are we working with here? What do we got? The drow comes running right here, and as he's running over there, he's got his black staff in his hand with a giant spider on the top of it with a black obsidian crystal sticking out of the top of that as well. And on the top of that crystal comes this crackling blue and white lightning energy that streaks out in a massive bolt towards Solrak and the water elemental. And you guys are both going to have to make it's a dex saving throw, I believe, for lightning. Yes, dex saving throw. And Solrak, you have advantage on dex saving throws with your danger sense.
Yeah, buddy.
Um,
Yeah, buddy.
So the water elemental delete this first.
Dirty 20.
Yep, 20 will succeed. The water elemental, will not succeed with a 7. Let's see. That's not the right damage. There we go. Solrak, you take 4, 7, 11, 14, 17, 21. You take 10 points of lightning damage, Solrak, that's already halved for you. And the water elemental takes 21.
Okay.
As that lightning just streaks on by. Yeah, you'd imagine, water would maybe be a conductor for some sort of electric blast like this, but maybe the magical aura of it doesn't seem to do any sort of effect like that. This drow on the south is up now. He's going to run into... actually, he can just see into there. So he's at Misa. He's going to shoot another poison spray, which hits...
So that one is the darkness spell, though. Don't you need like magical sight to see into
You're
that?
right. It is the darkness spell. Correct. He does not have true sight. You are correct. So he's not going to do that. He's going to instead, bamf into this darkness. He disappears out of your sight, Solrak, and you can't see where he went at all. As he misty steps into the darkness and then runs up around Wilmore in here. That's going to bring us to the next orc, who is the last one to join the group down here. Shadow Demon is dead. This this fire giant who's all sorts of confused right now. He's looking all around like just with this anger and just bloodlust and just wants to kill whatever he fucking can. So he sees this hellhound, Zalto's precious pet hellhound, and he takes 2 slashes down at him. Both of them are gonna hit, and sayonara hellhound.
Going for Wilmore.
He is gone. Still with a bunch of anger in his eyes, he comes running up towards this darkness. Gets right into... I guess he doesn't know anyone's in there, so he won't do that, actually. He's going to try to get a little bit closer over here to everyone, and that's going to end his turn. Brimskarda. Okay. And we got the Dozar, the Dreadnought. With that freshly poured on his plow sleds, this hot molten lava, hot molten iron rather, and molten ore. He comes running on down, and that's going to be his turn. Zalto. He has got some rage in his eyes, Solrak, after you slashed into him these last few times. You can see that he's looking
Wait,
pretty...
he did dex saving throws on those, right? Just realized, I don't know if he did.
On what?
The last one.
On your attack?
Did he do a yeah.
Oh, the giant
Oh,
sword.
you're right. Good call. No, he did not. And his
I was
strength,
just
right?
reading it and then yes.
Okay, so 24 and 26.
I crushed it.
He crushed it. Kicking dirt. God damn it. So he looks at you, Solrak, with this fiery rage in his eyes. You see they're glowing orange, but for a moment, you actually swear that you see fire spit out of his eye sockets. And the fire spits out of his eye sockets and starts engulfing all around him. His whole body enveloped and engulfed in a sheet of flames right now. And you can feel that heat getting closer and closer towards you as he casts this bright fire shield all around him. Let me put a aura on him so that we can see that. There we go. And he just looks at you, Solrak, with this rage in his eyes, and this fiery shield emanating all around him, and that is going to end his turn. He's got a tight grip on his maul. You see the dwarf in the cage on the top of the maul is unconscious at this point from all the beatings and whackings Zalto's done with it. That brings us to Misa now, who's coughing, spitting up. He runs out of the darkness here and immediately sees this fire giant right here. So he turns and he does a couple of quick quarterstaff attacks on him. A 28 to hit will hit. A 20 to hit will hit. He's got a bonus action flurry of blows. 14 will miss. 21 will hit. So he does a total of 19 plus 10, 29 damage on him. And
Is that to the giant?
Yes. And does he shake out if his enemies abound now?
He has to roll again.
It's intelligence, you said before.
Intelligence, I think it's 16.
He might
Yeah.
he might fail again. He does fail again. So even with this Air Genasi monk coming up behind him and whooping his fucking ass left and right, he's still not sure who exactly should attack. He just wants to attack fucking everyone. Yeah, that's gonna be it for Misa. Let me just burn his key points real quick before I forget. Okay. Alright, this drow up here next to Wilmore, slash, or 2 slashes rather. Just one of them is going to hit with an 18 on the dice, so that's like a 25 total.
You know what? We're gonna let it ride. I guess I do. Yeah, it hasn't been my turn yet. So
right,
then, yeah.
it was the last round, right?
Yeah. So that's 27.
Okay. He misses. And the one right next to him is going to do the exact same thing. Slash. 21 to hit.
Or no, it's just those two. I mean, I'll just shield anyway because if it's just those two, because I killed the other guy last round, so that would have been my turn, right?
Correct. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So your turn did come back around. That's right.
Yeah, I'll burn another shield though.
Okay.
Or actually, no, I won't. If just one hits, let it hit.
It would have been. It would have been both of them. Because one of them was like a 22, right? And then the second one was 21.
Okay.
Oh, no, so just one of them. You're right, because your AC is 22 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus fucking Christ. Alright, so that's this. 9 points of piercing damage.
Okay, I'll let that ride.
Plus 16 points of poison damage. And yes, concentration check for you.
Con save. This for the poison?
It's for your spell.
Okay, then yeah, that's with advantage. I'll roll this once. Although that's a 10. It's half or 10, right? So that would be.
Yep. So
12.
you're good.
12's good. Okay.
You are good. All right. That brings us to Reggie. So this is gonna be our last round, guys, of course, because we're about at that time. But Reginald is going to. He's got Zalto right here. He just swings at Zalto twice with his great axe. The one of them, he's going to go for the ankles and try to sweep him, tripping him up. 24 to hit, so he goes to trip him on this one. Oh, that didn't roll damage, did it? Oh, it should be this one actually. Cool, 15 damage. Zalto tries to make a saving throw to see if he can stay up. But he fails as Reginald sweeps the ankle and knocks this motherfucker prone. Sees an opportunity to slash into him again with advantage. That will hit. And he does another 12 points of damage. The first one gets a D10 also for his superiority dice. So 7 more on top of that, so that's 22 plus 12 is 34 points of damage. But these this fiery shield that envelops around Zalto's body just erupts and does a bit of damage on Reginald, it appears, as well as he gets scorched for 7 points of fire damage from this fiery shield just just completely covering Zalto here and being a little bit of a protective layer for him. He's kind of like in safer Sephiroth mode right now, for those who played Final Fantasy VII back in the day. I'm guessing only Kobauer probably did, right?
A little bit. I actually didn't have a PlayStation, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That was my game when I was like in 4th grade.
It was good. It's good.
Yes. So, all right, this brings us to a orc down here, who's going to, with his frenzy, he's going to run on up here, and he's going to attack with a great axe at Misa, missing with a 13 on the total. Boom. Another one comes running up to Misa, same exact thing. Natural 1, he swings, and actually Misa ducks in the perfect amount of time to get him to actually swing over Misa's head and into his buddy, doing a little bit of damage into him. A little bit. I rolled maximum. He actually killed him.
What? Who said? Holy shit!
Can you guys see that orc on the screen under Misa?
Yeah.
It didn't. It's not on my player screen right now for some reason on the stream screen.
Killed him in one hit.
In one hit, he rolled maximum on his dice total, and yep, he's kind of scratching his head as he's grunting with his uneven, broken up teeth right in Misa's face. I'm not sure what just happened right there, but Wilmore, you were up.
So just kind of sensing
Fang on deck.
there's a lot of stuff around me. I'm gonna take half a step back and like fall backwards into a dimension door.
Ooh.
And then I'm gonna pop out. 'Cause I saw the battlefield before.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pop out kind of all the way over here in the corner.
Okay. It's
And
120 feet you can go. Is that what it is?
500.
Or
No. It's I think it says anywhere. I want to say it's at least, I think it's 500 minimum. Yeah, dimension door range is 500.
You're good.
And you can read it. It's basically anywhere you can
Mhm.
describe or place you can see, visualize, or describe in a standing face. So I would have seen the whole outlook.
Absolutely.
Knowing everyone's there, I want to go against the wall. And I kind of pop out of it. I see all the stuff going on up top that I haven't seen, and I see all these orcs and this big guy coming from the south, and I just kind of like pull my pants down and just start going, "Hey boys, why don't y'all come over here, bitches?" At the orcs, and mainly the big one.
All right. I'm sorry, I just moved your token by accident. So you are all the way back here, right? I was just trying to get it right on the player screen.
Yep, I'm all the way in the corner.
Cool.
Oh, this stuff back here is like I can't go back here.
No, you're good right there.
Right here in the corner. Yeah.
Good.
Okay. Yeah, and then I'm gonna scream at the orcs and the giant orc. See if I can make them come this way instead of going up to the top.
Okay. So you're just trying to rally. You're trying to just call them over there, not a spell or anything, right?
Nah, yeah, that's
Okay. Make
my action.
a
I'm
persuasion
just
check.
trying to- Persuasion. Very persuasive. What is that?
The suspense.
18.
They hear your call quite clearly across the battlefield, and these orcs not wanting to deal with, the strongest ones in the battle here. They see this small guy in the corner, calling them on over. So they kind of grunt and speak to themselves for a moment, and they look like they might be heeding your call. Anything for sanity?
Sanity's going to disengage and move 40 feet. Let's see here. Got 40 feet. Yeah, she can go here. She'll be in the air. And I'm also going to roll a d8 for my bardic spells.
Cool, for your spirit story,
Yep.
or whatever it's called.
The table, yeah.
Fang.
All right. I I see Duke Zalto down, so I feel like now is my opportunity to really hit him hard. So I move up a little bit, right around there.
The chat said that he's making a persuasion check by dropping his pants. That is one way to do it.
Very persuasive.
Very persuasive. And I kind of line up Duke Zalto, this Drow, as well as the other fire giant, and I'm like, okay, I think I got them. As I pull out my lightning in a bottle and aim it right at a line where I can hit all three of them and open up the cork and let it rip.
How long of a line is it?
100 feet
Okay.
long, 5 feet wide.
Let me go ahead and put this out here for you, and you can line yourself up then in a however that you want it to be.
Yep.
And,
Okay.
and then angle that.
How do I rotate?
Click it, and then a little eye thing will pop up on the top.
I see the eye. Whoa. All right.
I see the eye.
All right. So
Solrak. Oh no, you're not up on deck. Never mind.
okay. So it looks like I'm just gonna be able to get the fire giant and Duke Zalto if I go right. Actually, I don't want to get Misa.
You'd have to go like right there.
Yeah,
And you'd get
we'll
the
do
water
that.
elemental though too.
I can live with that.
Yeah, it's not like it's.
I can live with that.
So
All right,
Zalto, it's a deck saving throw for everyone, right?
it is a dex saving throw, and it is a DC 13.
Zalto rolled a natural 20.
Does he get disadvantage for being prone?
He does. Correct. So let's see. That is a 12 then,
Yes.
and the other one rolls an 8 on the dice, which I think is gonna be too few. Yes, that is an 11 total.
Oh, baby. All right. 8d6 coming your way. 24. Not bad.
So, the giant in the back gets zapped, and you see him writhing around, squirming in place. He fails his saving throw again. Zalto, lying on the ground, you see this lightning bolt strike through him and starts writhing all throughout his body and kind of enveloping him totally. You see he's in his face. It's not hurting him as much as you would imagine. And after that lightning zips on by and vanishes, you see him look down at a ring, and he kisses it as all that lightning kind of looks like it zaps into there, like a lightning rod almost.
Did you make a dex saving throw for the elemental?
I did not. I will though. I threw my dice off the table. A 16 on the dice, so he's gonna succeed.
Nice.
So
My
half
man.
damage, right?
Let me double check. Yes, half as much damage on a successful one. So,
Cool. So 12. Cool. All right. That was your action, right? So
That was
anything
my
else?
action. So bonus action, I'm gonna move up. And I think just outside of that second aura is 15 feet. Yep. Cool. So, let's see. Hey, am I able to do an unarmed strike for bonus action since I used the lightning in a bottle?
Nope.
No.
You are not.
Okay.
You have to use the attack action.
Gotcha. Damn. All right. Okay. Well, if that is the case, let me rethink what I'll do then. I will go ahead and can I still do Hand of Healing then, as long as I spend a key point?
Sure.
So, okay. So I will go ahead and do that.
All right. I'm gonna do 2 slam attacks with the water elemental right now.
Yep. Yeah. So I regain 8 health.
Oops. 14 misses, and 20 hits. Cool.
With advantage,
Okay, cool.
so 20
Uh,
hits, and then
Yeah, just one hits. Still.
okay, cool.
7, 4, so 11 bludgeoning damage on him.
Nice.
All right. Anything else for you, Fang?
That is everything.
Okay, cool. Brings us to this drow warrior in the fray. Little man just bamfed and vanished out of there, so he doesn't know what the fuck to do. He starts dashing on out as far as he can, makes it right up to Misa's face. Orc is up now, down here, down in the south. That's where they live. He's going to run on up to Misa and swing at him once, missing. Another one's going to do the exact same thing, run up to Misa, swing at him with an axe. That one actually just hits. Does a total of 5 points of damage. Not too much on Misa, cracking into him. Solrak, you're up now. What do you got?
All right. And the Duke is still down.
Duke
Right.
is still prone currently.
So I get advantage and everything, correct?
You do.
Yeah.
He does still have, of course,
Boy.
his fiery shield completely enveloping him right now, but yes, you have advantage on all your hits.
Well, you know what time it is, boys and girls. It's slashing time. So, advantage. Oh my god, fucking nat 20. Yeah! Doo-doo-doo.
Wait, where's the nat 20?
It
Oh
was
yeah,
like,
I see it because of the advantage. Okay, cool. Nice. Roll that extra 4d6 damage. Actually, roll 2 more d6 and we'll just add 12 on top of it.
Seven plus 12, 19.
So you have the 18 that's up there, right? Plus your 2 for rage, plus 7, so that's 25, and then plus 12 more for a maximum on one dice roll. So 37, right?
Yep.
All right. Massive slash into its body, and he screams out in pain and anguish with this hit, Solrak. Still eyes open and kicking, but he is looking very beat up from this. You have 2 more
I got
swings.
2 more coming, so let's do it.
You also take 6 points of fire damage from that.
Alright. It's 22.
That hits.
23 damage.
Cool. You take 12 more points of fire damage. Or, I'm sorry, hat, so 6.
So I've taken 12 so far. I'm gonna hit again. Oh shit, I didn't do my giant damage there. But that is a 27 slashing.
Yeah.
15 so far. And then my
Cool.
7.
You take 4 more points of fire damage, and when you slash this
away.
into him, he cries out in anguish, and you can see steam and fire start to like pour out of his mouth. He looks like he's burning up. I mean, he is with this fiery shield wrapping all around him, but he looks like he's on his last leg right now, Solrak.
Nice. I'm gonna take a step back so I don't keep burning.
Okay.
I'm gonna chug a healing potion now.
Okay. He is gonna swing at you as you step back. He's gonna miss though with a
Ooh.
18.
Oh. Would that give me a reaction?
You can reaction if you want. Yeah.
Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and right post
Okay.
and swing back again. Okay. Let's do this, baby. Should do 24 damage.
Okay, you take 6 more points of fire damage as you slash into him, and his fiery shield erupts off of his body. But as you slash into him, Solrak, tell me how you do it.
Yeah! So literally, as I'm swinging at this goddamn creature, this evil giant duke, taking damage and getting burnt. Literally, at this point, both my arms have caught fully on fire. I refuse to give up. And then, right before I take the first 2 swings, he says, he utters to me, "You can't kill me, human. You'll burn." I say, "Ha ha ha! I live in hell. I'm not afraid to burn." Then I fucking dig my giant slayer sword straight through his chest and just impale him in the ground. He's just like, "Ah, ah, 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 ah." I just leave him, and then I just go away coolly, myself out.
I can't hear for some reason. I've lost sound.
That was me muted. My fault. Man, I had a good speech going too. I was saying that Solrak, you see with Zalto, he swings at you with one last ditch effort lying on the ground here, and as he misses you, and you have all this rage and anger in your eyes, you turn around quickly and parry his attack, or riposte it rather, and you, with nothing to lose and everything to gain with taking down this fire giant lord, you see the opportunities with months of preparation at hand to finally slay this fire giant lord who's been at the talk of the party for quite some time now, and he lies there in front of you. You think dead for the most part. He's at least unconscious.
I look over at Fang and I say, "Hey, Fang, that was for you."
Good work, brother.
Alright, brings us to the orc down here. He's gonna run up to Misa, swinging at him. He's gonna miss on that. The drow over here, who sees that Zalto just got slayed like that, this is the one with the iron flask on his hip, on his belt. He kind of casts a spell, saying some arcane words, and he bamfs out, turns invisible, or disappears at least. You guys don't know where he goes. And the one that is... Well, so that actually makes his tentacles disappear as well. The one that is in this crowd over here, he's going to run out as fast as he can up towards Reginald, ending his turn. Got some more orcs running on up. Not enough room next to Misa to be able to attack them, so he just backs them all up. Fire giant up here. Still lost in the sauce. We got an orc closest, actually, so he's going to attack the orc 2 times. That is going to hit once, and that is going to be enough damage to kill an orc easily. Slashing him right through. And Brimscarda, let's see. Ooh, okay. Brings us to Dozar, down here on the bottom, with his glowing hot plow shields. He comes running on up towards everyone, gets right behind all these orcs, and that brings us to Duke Zalto. Zalto lying on the ground. Solrak, you see that you've completely knocked him unconscious. He's lying there, a slight breath still in his chest, but he is not moving currently. He's grasping on for everything that he possibly could now, but this fight has gone a much different way than he could have ever anticipated, with little folks infiltrating his ancestral home of Iron Slag and being right in a place where he feels the most comfortable and protected. But lo and behold, he's the one eating the dirt currently as you all are standing around him. Blood, sweat, tears, feeling a little victorious, but still, of course, a lot of heat of the battle to continue on. And that, of course, is where we will pick it up the next time that we are all together.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, guys! Holy shit! Taking down Zalto. Still got a decent amount going on in here, and who knows what else is going on. But good shit, guys. Fucking love it.
Hey,
Fuck yeah.
to be fair, Fang didn't want to not kill people anyway. So aren't you guys happy that I started slashing and bashing now?
Well, we shall see the next time we're all together
Yeah.
what exactly will happen.
Yeah, I'll answer that when we're done.
At least the Duke is dead.
Unconscious.
Love it, guys. Yes,
You know.
very two distinctive differences right there between death and unconscious. We'll see what happens, especially with a bunch of magical drow all around. That said, I think we're gonna play on Sunday, right? The move.
Should be good.
Yeah,
All right.
Yeah, should be good.
Should be good on Sunday. Thank you guys, everyone who tuned in, chatting up with us and watching. Really appreciate it. Great game, the three of you. I know Colbauer is gone, but hell, awesome game, guys. Lots of great buffs and chess moves played out there. Can't wait to pick it back up the next time we're together. So, guys, enjoy that nice short rest that you take, and take it easy and watch out for those goblins under the stairs.
Yeah.
Colbauer, stop peeing in the woods. See you guys.
Later, guys. Take it easy. Bye.
Peace.